Megan, and this is Vegan Cookbook Review. Today I'm talking about The Plant-Powered Way by Rich Roll and his wife Julie Pyatt. So this is one of my favorite cookbooks. I really love it, and I don't know if you don't know who Rich Roll is. He's an ultra athlete and he's vegan. He's won all kinds of like really unbelievable races, like endurance races as a vegan. So he's really inspirational. A lot of times people are always wondering about how to get enough protein, and especially if you exercise a lot, it's totally possible. And this is a really good book for anyone that is, athletic and wants more information about really how to fuel your body as an athlete and to do it in a plant-based way. This is definitely like a coffee table book. The pictures are just beautiful, and there's a lot more in it, just about lifestyle and mindset, and it really shows like their life, which looks beautiful, and it's like makes me want to be them. You could see, there's a lot of pictures of their family, all cooking together, and Julie does lots of yoga, and she's a very spiritual person. She talks about this a lot in here. It's interesting. They break the recipes down into 3 categories. I'm going to show you if I can find this page in the back. Sort of about how hardcore you want to be with your eating. So, okay. They have the vitality path, and I think these are the recipes that are like for anyone that is going plant-based. The next one is performance. This is the herbivore path. Let me get rid of the cover for a minute. It's in my way. So they tell you which recipes are going to cultivate power, strength, and resilience in your journey. And then, so there's a lot of them that are in the book. And then the last one is transformation. They call this the Phoenix path. And these are recipes that it's more about detoxifying your body. There's no oils being used. There are fewer recipes. They're all lighter. So all of the recipes in the book have a symbol that shows you right on the side here. Like this recipe is for all 3 of the different eating plans that they've got in here. This one is just for the one. So you can see that. Something that's different about their recipes and is interesting, they really don't use like onions and garlic. I know they wrote about they don't love how that, they leave a taste in your mouth and the effects on your breath. And a lot of my cookbooks do use a lot of onion and garlic, so it is kind of nice to have some recipes without that. The flavors in these recipes are, different. I will say that some of the techniques in this cookbook are different than, they're not as easy or common as you might be used to. Certainly once you've done them a few times, it becomes no problem or easy, but the first few times you might make something in the book that you haven't made before, it might take a little more time. Some of these recipes do take a little more time, like a couple of days actually, as different ingredients need to like sit in the fridge for a day. There's a few amazing ones that I love. Like there's a lasagna where you make the cheese, it's a nut cheese that you make, and then you put it in the fridge, overnight. So whenever I make that, I start earlier in the week, and it's not a big deal if you plan ahead. and none of the steps take that long, but it does require a little bit of planning. But then on the other hand, one of my favorite recipes, let me see if I can find it. They have some in here that are just really quick and easy to make also, with ingredients that you might have on hand, but I'm just gonna flip through and see if I could point out some of my favorites. I just love looking at this book. I love to keep it out and just, when I'm sitting on the couch, look at it for inspiration, honestly. Their cashew cheese recipe is so good. You know, there's a lot of really good, just like inspirational passages they've written about their goals and just, you know, being plant-based, like beyond just what you're eating, you know, the mindset, and tahini green sauce, so good. Hummus, the tomato sauces are amazing. Blackened tomato cashew sauce. They use a lot of tomatillos, if I'm saying that right. I'm trying to find some of my favorites. I would say, oh, the heirloom tomato soup. This is so good in the summertime. Look at that recipe. Doesn't it look good? Oh, here. The Aztec enchiladas. This I've made a number of times. It's so good. I crave this sometimes. And it, you prepare a mole sauce with cacao. So delicious. There's red potatoes in it, miso paste, chia seeds, spinach, black and green olives, apple cider vinegar, cilantro. This is so good, and the flavor is, you know, not like anything I've ever had before, but just delicious. So I think this is a great book to add to your collection if you are looking for another book. Or it's a nice gift, I think, too. You have someone plant-based in your life that would want something like this, like a holiday gift. It's really good. Anyways, I love this book, and that's it. If you want any more videos like this, just subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep reviewing lots of vegan cookbooks. Thanks.